Today is Let's Talk Tuesday, and today's topic is the top 10 tips for conquering time management. The number one tip is time and energy audit. Do a simple time audit to figure out how you're currently spending your time. Here's one of my favorite sayings. You can't think outside the box until you know what's inside the box. So take some time to do a quick time audit to really understand where you are spending your time. I recommend doing a complete time audit for at least one full week. And in doing so, well, you're going to want to track everything. I believe it's important to track all of your time in 15-minute intervals. This way, you can see where you're wasting your time. Not only that, but you can learn a great deal about your time management skills and figure out what obstacles are popping up. As you conduct this audit, you're going to gain some great clarity on how much of your time is actually spent on unproductive tasks, different thoughts and conversations and activities that you do. This will be a real, true eye-opener, and you'll gain a greater sense of details about how long it actually takes to complete a project, which is invaluable information that you can use again when you're planning. So that's the very first place to start. This simple exercise will help you to determine the time of the day when you are the most energized and most productive. Now you'll have all the information that you need to know when to focus your highest priority activities. Number 2, focused attention. It is absolutely critical that you have proper daily schedule and manage it every day. You'll need to start the day with an organized to-do list that was prepared the night before. So establish a list of the highest priority tasks for each day. This will enable you to know exactly what you need to focus on for the day, and it helps to get you started on the task instead of wasting time trying to figure out what to do each day. Another part of that is make sure you write everything down, either on paper or in an electronic scheduler. This is a very important aspect that it's going to help you to stop wasting energy on worrying about what you might forget. And that constant mind chatter of going over your list, it's draining. So give your brain a break and let it use its full power towards creativity and doing your task and imagination. Tip number 3, level up and accelerate. The third tip is prioritizing. After you write out your entire task, the next step is to prioritize that list. The key for a successful time management is organizing and prioritizing. Start with eliminating those things on your list that shouldn't be there in the first place, those time wasters that are not value added to your day and your life. Then go through a list and identify the top 3 to 5 most important tasks that you should do first. Those are the ones that you will want to put your highest focus on and ensure that those get done and completed first. Evaluate your total list and make sure to get everything organized and into a proper category based on the level of importance. I like to utilize the decision matrix strategy to organize and prioritize my to-do list, which you can get a free copy of in my products portal. So run over there and grab it if you like. When you utilize and implement a priority strategy into your daily planning, you're going to achieve a greater level of time management where you know where to focus your time every day, and where you used to say, I don't have enough time in a day, now you can say, I have extra time to do the things that I want to do and really enjoy some time freedom. Okay, number 4, all together now, do yourself a great big favor and start to use batching strategy. It will save you so much time and energy by just doing like kind or similar tasks during one time block. As an example, you could do all of your emails during one time block, or you could answer all of those messages in one time block, or you could do all of your filing, posting your videos, making your videos, whatever it is that you have on your list that is the same type of an activity, well, it can be batched together. And the batching process helps you to save time and energy because now you're focused on one task and are just doing that same type over and over instead of, say, do one email now and then later you do another one and then again later another one. That's all lost energy because you have to refocus every time. So do them all at once and enjoy the increase in productivity. Number 5, no multitasking. This is one of those simple time management tips. However, it's one that so many people, they say, I'm a multitasker. It sounds great. But multitasking doesn't work. You actually lose more time and your productivity goes down when you try to multitask. For one thing, the brain, it can't focus on multiple things at one time. So you're just jumping from one task to the next quickly. It gives you the impression of multitasking as productive, but it's not. So please stop multitasking and start focusing on one task at a time. Number 6, time capsule. One of the best time management strategies that enables you to be highly productive is time blocking. And it is so easy to set up and work through. Basically, all you do is you set up your schedule in time blocks of 25 minutes. During that time, you dedicate your total 100% focus on one task, and that's all you work on. No distractions, no multitasking. Then at the end of those 25 minutes, you take a 5-minute break. Now, during that 5-minute break, you can do whatever you want. You can check your emails, you can go to the restroom, you can go get up, move, get a drink of hot water, whatever. It doesn't matter what you do. What matters is you give your brain a break. Now, I know so many that have learned this method, and then they just say, I don't want to do all of my list, so my list is so long, I can't see that working for me. I can't be taking breaks all day. This is time management struggle, and they have a long list of things that they want to do, and they just want to burn through it every day and check off all of those boxes. But they never stop to really do an assessment of priorities and deleting those things that shouldn't be on the list to begin with. They're feeling wonderful and checking off those boxes all day, and they're getting things done, but at the end of the day, they didn't accomplish the things that would have made a bigger difference. Those things that really would have made an impact in their life. And in addition to that, because they didn't take any breaks, now they're just more worn out and feeling exhausted at the end of the day. So the bottom line here is that time blocking, that method, can help tick off those things on the list, and it helps you focus on your schedule. That includes breaks to recharge your mind and energy. So this is the true power of time blocking. Part of creating your schedule should involve setting time limits on your task instead of just working until they're done. The to-do list, well, they're great, but sometimes you might feel like you're never checking anything off. So work on that. Number 7, give me a break. Tip 7 is a continuation of the last tip, but it's so very important that it needs to be its own tip. If you're like me, one of your core values is have fun and enjoy life. Therefore, what a better way to spend your day with all of these small little breaks where you get to just do what you want in order to give your brain a time out. So for me, I do a wide variety of things that are fun. I listen to music, I dance, I sing quietly. I go outside when it's nice. I get a cup of green tea, make a high-protein smoothie. My list is endless. So I encourage you to just try this and, start coming up with some fun 5-minute breaks that get you moving and energized and recharged. Okay, number 8, no. Without the ability to say no to your time management skills, well, they're just not going to be complete. You have to have the power to control your schedule and your calendar. So if you are the only one, well, let me back up. You are the only one that knows what you have to do and how much time you have. So say a no to a request on your time because you have more important things to do. Don't hesitate to say no. It can be done very politely, and you don't need to make an excuse. Just say that, well, it doesn't fit into your schedule right now, and if for some reason, you can't say no, then see if you can delegate it to someone else. Okay, number 9, organize that chaos. I have seen this one is huge for so many. I can't tell you how many messy desks and workstations I have seen during my career. And what is funny is that a lot of people, they love to have a messy desk. They actually think that it makes them look busy or important. The reality for me is a desk represents a person's mind. If your desk is all cluttered, not organized, then your mind is probably struggling to keep everything organized too. So effective time management needs to have a solid foundation of organization. It's not productive to spend time looking for something or to constantly be moving that same piece of paper around. That one big rule is you just touch it once, and then when it's completed, you file it or toss it. And that goes for emails as well. Open up an email, decide its final disposition, either delete it or answer it, but don't open and close just to go back and read it again and again. Okay, last tip, number 10, stay on track. Okay, number 10, distractions. We are all guilty of this one. Checking social media, web surfing, talking to coworkers, sending texts, chatting, reading emails. Oh, don't forget about watching those cute little crazy cat videos on YouTube. Maybe I'm the only one that does that. I don't know. Anyway, the one key to time management is to be aware of those distractions and habits that we have, and that we need to eliminate them. There's nothing wrong with having fun and watching those cute cat videos, but do it during those scheduled breaks, not when you should be focused on one task to complete. So the best way to avoid distractions, turn off notifications, close all those tabs except the ones you need. You can even put your phone on silent or turn it off. This is perhaps one of the hardest habits to change. So take your time and be gentle with yourself. Take small steps to stop distractions. If needed, there are a lot of apps that can help you by stopping you from checking social media or getting notifications. There are timers you can use to keep you focused as well. Whatever you need to do to help you develop a new habit is fine. Okay, there you have it, the top 10 tips for time management. That's a wrap for today's video. I hope you enjoyed these tips. Hey, tell me, which tip do you like the most and which one don't you like at all? Let me know in the chats and let's have some fun with it. Okay, until next time, friends, have a productive and wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.